Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to another Total War Warhammer guide. Today we are looking at the fun stuff in the High Elf army. We are looking at some badasses. We've got great eagles, we got dragons, we got phoenixes. We've got everything you could want. So let's have a look at these amazing bad boys in action. We're also going to talk about their abilities and stuff like this. Obviously, a lot of these can be used, the dragons can be used as mounts for other characters, but I'll show them separately and then you can sort of judge their abilities. So, first up, we have... He looks a bit rubbish compared, doesn't he? Like, normally you'd be like, oh my god, that's a massive great eagle. And now I'm like, well, there's dragons behind it. So this is the great eagle, very fast. It's not too much to say about it, really. It's just a speed machine. It does a decent amount of damage. It causes fear, which is always nice. But it's mainly from maneuverability, so it could be something that you just use. You can buy them individually in the game as well, so you can just charge around. They can go after your artillery, you can go after your ranged units. They're a flying, medium-sized monster. It is perfect for just going wiping out artillery, especially if they're artillery heavy. But still a very good dude to use. So next up we're going to look at the phoenixes. Where are you, Mr. Flamespire Phoenix? So this is what would be called a baby phoenix. So the Flamespire Phoenix, they get covered in flames and all good. And when they reach maturity, they'll all go cold and chilled, just like my ex-girlfriend, just cold to the touch. Let's just move on from there. So they get to the upgraded. So that's an adult phoenix, basically. They're not two different species, like subspecies. But let's have a look at these two, shall we? Let's bring them forward. They're a bit shy, so you don't want to... Right, so here is the Frostheart Phoenix. It's armoured, armour-piercing, magical aura, and attuned to magic. Becomes stronger when the winds of magic are in full gale. They love a bit of magic stuff. So 6.5k hit points, lots of armour, leadership, and all the good stuff. A magical melee attack. It's got 360 weapon strength, tons of armour-piercing, causes terror and fear. Attuned to magic, that's what we just sort of saw. And it's also got the Blizzard Aura, which is a... Am I looking at the wrong bloody one, aren't I? Bloody clicky, buttonsy things. Right, ignore that. Armor-piercing, rebirth, because he's a phoenix, attuned to magic and death from above. So, they both cause fear and terror. He's got a fire resistance, because he's made out of... I don't know why it's not 100%. It just should be 100%. He's just fire retardant. He's made out of fire. He's got the attuned to magic. He's got rebirth, which means that when he drops on below 10% on hit points, he's got a 50% chance of regaining that health or just dying. Instantly dying. Instantly. So it's just a little bonus basically, but you don't really want to get your guy that low in the at all anyway. So next up we've got an unusual ability called the Wake of Fire. It's a very short cooldown. You can use it as many times as you like, and it's like a bombardment spell. So you fly over the unit you want to hit, and then it just hits directly below. It does a little bit of damage. It's all right. It's not spectacular, but and it is sometimes awkward to lose. So you can't use it when you're in combat. So if you're down on the ground in combat and you're like, okay, I want to get up so I want to fly because then I can bomb some people. Sometimes it takes him a while to get out of combat. It struggles to get him out of combat to start flying about. But other than that, it's a nice little bombard spell. And then you've got his bigger brother, the old man, the Frostheart Phoenix. If we compare the two, we've got 770 hit points, loads more armour, 10 more leadership. It's not as quick. He's an old man. He's not as quick anymore. A little bit less damage, but much more tanky, better weapon strength as well, and also a charge bonus. He's got the fear and terror. He's also got this Blizzard Aura, which is a constant thing. Any enemy units within 30 metres get melee attack debuff and less armour piercing, which protects himself because he's quite highly armoured, so that makes him even harder to kill. Both are really good fun units. I found the Flamespire Phoenix, that Wake of Fire bombardment thing, just annoying to use. I prefer more tanky debuffing machine that is the Frostheart Phoenix. Obviously they're much more expensive. But let's have a look at some dragons. We're going to go for Moony Dragon here. This is Moony, isn't it? And then we've got Sunny. And then we've got Starry. Okay, we'll put you all over there and let's compare you. So, the Moon Dragon. So, as you'd expect, dragons, pretty tough. They've got armour piercing, causes terror, scaly skin and all that sort of stuff. 7,300 hit points. There is some little variations. 46 damage, which is fire damage, and also 520, a shit ton of armor piercing. Missile resistance 25%, siege attacker, fear and terror, and it has the Moon Dragon's Breath. It's only a very short range, 80 meters, and it does a decent amount of damage. You can't use it if you're engaged in melee, which is a bit of a bum, but you kind of just use that before you go in. Next up, we have the Sun Dragon. So the Sun Dragon actually has 1,000... do it the right way. 1,300 less hit points, 5 less leadership. The rest is pretty much the same, apart from does a little bit less damage, 460. Again, flaming attacks, lots of armor piercing, as you'd expect. The difference is it has the Sun Dragon's Breath. Is that actually any different? Moon Dragon's Breath, 80 meters. It's the same. It's the same bloody thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's breath of a different colour. Probably might do a little bit different damage or whatever, but it's a similar thing. You get the point. But then we go on to the daddy of them all, the most expensive ride, the Star Dragon, who looks absolutely amazing. He has 8,400 hit points, armor piercing, scaly skin, 80 armor, 80 leadership, 80 speed, 60 melee attack, which is flaming, 54 defense, 580 weapon strength, 435 armor piercing. You have to go out after something that's armored because you will crush it, and a good charge bonus. He has the normal stuff, but he has the Star Dragon's Breath, which is the same thing. Is it even got the same cooldown, or can you? That's 3 for 45 seconds, 3:45 seconds, 3:45 seconds. So yeah, they all have a breath. It's just slightly more effective. But it's kind of like it's a similar sort of upgrade system, really. Get a few more hit points. So they all do essentially the same thing. They're armor piercing. They do a decent amount of damage. They have, obviously, the manoeuvrability of a dragon, because, you know, that's always cool. But they're very similar, really. You use them in the same way. They can be wrecking balls into front lines. You can use them for going hunting a wizard or a hero in the back lines. Also, things like artillery and stuff like that. It's a bit of a waste of a dragon flying all the way back there to the back of their army to kill something that's, you know, a couple of 100 points. You're going to be too long at. Leave that to your own artillery or your Great Eagle. That's what the Great Eagle's for. With the dragons, you want them in combat. You want them with that terror, especially if the enemy has leadership problems. If you're fighting orcs and goblins, probably just enough to send in one dragon. Knowing my orcs and goblins. But very, very effective, and obviously can be used by mounts by a lot of the characters, like the princesses, and all that sort of good stuff. Amazing. Dragon's always good. What's not to love? Right, before we finish up this video, I think we should, you know, just see him in combat. All of them at once in combat against what is sure to be the worst army in the world. It's 6 units of Skaven clan rats. Oh, I feel so bad. Are we just going to charge them in all together? Like, shall we? Is that what we're doing? We're just going to charge them in. Oh, I feel so bad. Look at it. Okay, let's do it. Let's just charge them in front unit. We'll go into... Oh, my God. And they're still marching forward, bless them. Okay, this is going to be... Jesus, that's quite scary looking, isn't it? There, okay, there's the Phoenix straight in. There's the debuff from the other Phoenix. There's the dragons go. Oh, my God, it's carnage. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, it's so disgusting. They're just still marching. They're like, we're not stopping here, lads. We're just going to carry on marching. Okay. My hero's over here somewhere, isn't he? Where's my hero? Oh, there she is. Oh, crap. Let's do a volley of high arrows. Go, see what we can do. 150 units there. Oh, decent. Decent. That killed 20 guys. That was very nice. Charge. Just going to start shooting. Meanwhile, the dragons are having a whale of a time here. Wading through Skaven. Vomiting on Skaven. Even the eagle's getting stuck in here. Look, he's having a... Which one shall I have? That one. Yeah. This feels should be illegal. This should be age monetized on YouTube. They haven't broken yet. Fair play to them. Get them, boys. I can't use any abilities, can I? Because it's all in combat stuff. How's don't mind us, love. You're gonna shoot? Come on. There we go. Get a shot in. Woo! Not quite as special effects ridden as the dragons. Let's see. Just shoot the dudes. How long is your range? Why are you not? You're miles in. Why aren't you shooting? Okay, now she's shooting. Oh, we missed it. After all that. Here we go. Oh. I don't know what you're doing over there. Look, come back. Come back. Look, just going to them. Let's charge her in. Just the killing blow. Oh, we could do a breath weapon. Hang on. We just... Oh, I'm not going to get close enough. Oh, poor little star dragon. He wanted to breathe on them. Oh, there we go. There we go. Looks like he sort of hit the... I was going to call him Great Owl. Great Eagle. A little bit. There, mate. There, so some dead Skaven. A few dead Skaven there, my friends. As you can see, the Great Eagle took a bit of damage there. He's the least tanky out of them all. He's not really meant to be stuck in fights like that. But I think we'll be alright. There we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching my High Elves guides. Hope you enjoyed that. Make sure you go and check out all the other guides. We're also doing brand new, as soon as any DLC comes out of Total War Warhammer, we're going to do that. So we've also got Tomb Kings coming up, and then my favourite all-time army from the tabletop. So very much looking forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.